Hi, in this video we're going to be breaking down the 7-stroke ruff, how to use this rudiment on the pad and then how to apply it on the drum kit. Okay, so we're going to be working out of the final chapter of the practice pad book called Exploring the Rudiments. The idea with the rudiments, I think, is to bring them to life musically and try and get something out of them with your hands, build up your technique, and then get some musical expression on the drum kit. The 7-stroke ruff refers to single stroke roll sticking, so right, left, right, left, right, left, or left, right, left, right, left, right, whichever hand you're leading with. And we're just going to be playing 7 strokes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I found I really improved playing this rudiment by thinking one-handed triplets. So if I just played 4 right hands, 1 triplet 2, and sort of stopping there, 1 triplet 2, that's 4 strokes. If I fill in the gap with 3 left hands over here, I get my 7 strokes. 1 triplet 2. So I'm still thinking right hand lead, 1 triplet 2, but this left hand is just playing the offbeats. 1 triplet 2. Then do the same with your left hand. 1 triplet 2 there, and then fill in the gaps with the right hand. 1 triplet 2. 3 triplet 4. 1 triplet 2. 3 triplet 4. So I'm just thinking whatever hand is leading, I'm thinking that more predominantly, and the other hand is just filling the gaps in. So rather than thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I'm just thinking 1 triplet 2, 3 triplet 4. 1 triplet 2, 3 triplet 4. Right, 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 right. Left, 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 left. So 4 rights, 4 lefts, getting that rhythmical flow as triplets, and then just filling the gaps in. 2, 3 and a 4. 1 and a 2. 3 and a 4, 1 and a 2, 3 and a 4, 1 and a 2, 3 and a 4, 1 and a 2, 3 and a 4. All right, let's move this onto the drums and try and bring this thing to life. So I'm going to move my right hand around the kit. So it's going to be snare, first, floor, and then land on the cymbal. So I'm thinking 1 and a 2, 3 and a 4. Left hand will fill the gaps in to create the 7 strokes. So even though we've got all those extra notes in there now with the left hand, I'm still thinking the right hand lead. If you're going to lead with your left hand, we do sort of like an anti-clockwise motion with your left hand, starting on the floor. First time, snare, ending on the left-handed crash over here. So in triplets, one-handed, left-hand lead. Again, 1 and a 2, 3 and a 4. Right hand fills the gaps in. Now you've got something that will go around this way and come back that way. Sort of makes sense to combine them as an exercise. Sounds like this. Then fill the gaps in. I'll just play some time now and try and use some of these as fills. Notice there that it's nice because you're going around this way off the hats ending up on the ride cymbal, going back left-handed, getting yourself back to the hats. So nice little fills to transition from your ride groove into your hats groove and vice versa. I like to use these two like in a jazz groove setting. Again, just little bursts of sort of rolls around the kit within a jazz feel. So you can see there that sort of burst of single stroke rolls as a 7-stroke pattern is something that can sort of really start to sound musical. It's worth continuing the practice on the practice pad and then bringing these ideas to the drums and seeing what you can get out of it. So check out the chapter Exploring the Rudiments from the Practice Pad book, and you'll see all the rhythmical variations of the rudiments. And then it's just a good fun thing to sit down and practice and see what you can make of them. All right, thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Cheers.